Hey ladies, welcome to our channel. I am Esther and usually I'm here with Amanda, but today I am just filming a video for you and she is going to be posting the next video for you. So we thought that it would be fun to share a very wearable holiday glam look. And I say glam lightly because this is by no means all out glam or crazy glitter, bright, bold, anything like that. This is for the everyday woman who wants something a little bit extra for Christmas, but doesn't have a ton of time or energy or the desire even to do something really, really bold. So before we get started, I want to know what your favorite lip product is. Tell me in the comments. I am obsessed with lip products, so make sure you drop a comment and let us know. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. Also, we'd love it if you'd share, and please remember that we do upload every Thursday and Saturday. Now, if you want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to get my hair out of my face. And then we are going to prime, and we want to be a little bit extra right now. So we're going to use this Pharmacy VFX Pro Strobe Cream as our primer. It's going to hydrate and give us a little bit of a natural glow. So I will just put a little bit of that on my finger and rub it in. I did just have surgery on my hand, so sorry for the gross bandage, but I have to leave it on. Next, we are going to apply our base. Whatever foundation you use is totally great. I'm just using the Pharmacy Be-Fit Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Medium. For a tinted moisturizer or a sheer coverage product, I like to use my fingers. I feel like it looks more like skin. And next we will go in with concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Satin Finish. And just for reference, I am the shade Light Sand. And one trick I like to do is taking my beauty blender, and this is wet, so it's very, very squishy and big. And I like to take some of my setting spray. The one that I am using is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better, and actually spray that on to my beauty blender because I feel like it makes it set better and stay better. So everything I've done so far are things that I do on a normal basis anyway. I'm really just getting my base ready for that holiday look. The next thing we are going to do is warm up the face with a bit of bronzer, and I'm using my Pharmacy makeup. This is the 3-in-1 face palette. Bronzer, blush, and highlighter all in one palette. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush. And then dipping into the blush in this palette, just popping that on the apples of the cheeks. And then lastly, I'm going to take my highlighter brush. This is by Morphe. I honestly can't even tell you what it is because the numbers are worn off it, but I will try to find it and put it in the description box. But this is my favorite highlighter brush, and I just like to go into the highlighter like this. Put it right here on the top. See, you guys can see that kind of shine there. And then I typically sweep it across my entire eyelid because I think it makes a nice base. It sets the concealer in place that we put there, and it also gives kind of a shimmery base for us to blend our look into. I just think it's a really nice base. So that is the base. Now we're gonna just do some brows and then we'll get into the eyes. So all I'm gonna do for brows today is take my IT Cosmetics Brow Power Micro. And this product is, I believe, in Universal Taupe. Yes, Universal Taupe. So on one end it has the pencil, and it's a very, very tiny pencil, and then the other end it has the spoolie. So all I do is brush through my brows first, and I have taken many years to grow these out, so if yours don't look full and natural, that's okay. It takes time. Brushing some castor oil in them at nighttime will help. Then I take this and I only fill in any small areas where I feel like the brows look a little bit sparse. I really don't do a lot. Sometimes I just use a tinted brow gel or something, but I do not want them to look fake or drawn on, so I really just put a few strokes where I feel like the color is missing and then brush through them again and call it a day. And sometimes I use a clear brow gel to set it if I feel like I need my makeup to stay really well. But you can see it's a subtle difference between the two. It still looks very natural, but you definitely can tell that this side looks more, a little bit more full. So now I'm going to do the other one. And now moving on to the eye look, I could not be more excited. Today I'm actually going to be using this brand new Moon Spell palette by Lunar Beauty. This was an early Christmas gift from my husband. I'm so excited to use it. Actually, this palette in particular definitely has more of a Halloween vibe, but the greens in this palette are absolutely beautiful. And so I'm going to be using these greens here, probably not this one as much. I haven't even used it yet. But these greens here I think are so perfect for the holidays. So, and then they have he has some nice, really nice transition shades in there. I've been saving it for this video and it was so hard not to use already. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my fluffy blender brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Winifred, which is here. Any kind of neutral tan color will work. But I'm going to dip into that and we're just going to start with the crease. This is something anybody can do. All I did was take a fluffy brush and work it into the crease for a few swipes and kind of softened the edges, and that's it. I'm gonna take a smaller brush for this and dip into that very same color and just run it under the eyes because we are doing a wearable soft look today, so we want it to be natural for the most part with a little pop of color for the holidays. So I'm just lining my lower lash line and kind of blowing it out just a little bit to give that shape. Then I'm going to go into the shade Bonnie. Let me show it to you guys. It's this shade here, this kind of, it looks kind of lime green for you guys. See if I can get the true color. It's hard for me to show you. It's not as lime as it looks. It's not as bright. It's more subtle in person. But I'm going to take a little bit smaller blending brush. I'm going to tap into that one and just start to add in some green. I'm literally just putting it in the crease, and then I'm going to take a little bit and go about halfway over on the lid, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is dip into the final green shade called Marnie, this one here. I was going to use this, but I changed my mind. We're going to keep it more green than blue today. So we're going to do this one, which is really just kind of like a true olive green color. So any green you guys have will work. And what I'm doing today will work with any color. It doesn't even have to be green. That's just what we're doing because it's kind of a holiday look. I'm going to take a much smaller brush now and I'm going to dip into that shade. And we're just going to focus on the outer half of the eye. Now what I want to do before I complete the eye look is I want to take the blending brush that we used for that Bonnie shade, that lighter green, and I just want to soften the edges of this a little bit so that it's not so harsh. So I'm going to do that in the crease. Then I'm going to take the original blending brush that we used for the transition shade in the crease and just go slightly above that blue one, or that green one, sorry, to soften it because this is a soft glam look. This isn't supposed to be super extreme glam. The last thing I'm going to do on the lid here is I'm going to go into this shade Mary, and it's like an olive green glitter, and it looks very brown or gray or purplish kind of. For you it is green, and I'm hoping that you'll see that on the eye. I'm just taking it on my finger and I'm gonna just tap it right on the lid, and it looks exactly like I hoped it would. I'll get up a little closer so you guys can see in just a minute here. but I'm getting that glitter moment, that holiday glam, but in a subtle way that anybody can wear. You could do this with browns if you are not a fan of green. You could do it with reds if you have a little bit more boldness that you're waiting to get out, but really any color combination will work. This is kind of a universal eye look that you can do with any shades for any, it does not just have to be for Christmas. So I just patted that glitter on. I'm hoping that you guys can see it well. It's hard for me to tell if you can, but I'm just hoping that you can. To complete the shadow, I'm going to take a very small brush here. I'm actually going to go back into the highlight that we used in this Pharmacy face palette here. I'm just going to go right here with this and just put it kind of on the inner corner of my eye to give it a highlight and a lift. Next, we're going to add some eyeliner. I'm going to see if I have a green eyeliner actually, because I think that would be really pretty. Okay, found another liner. This one's by Avon. Who knows how long I've had this? It's Glimmer Sticks. I don't know if you guys were Avon users. That was the first makeup I ever used. That's what my mom always used. All right, next we're gonna add some mascara. And if you watched our November favorites video, you know how much I love this stuff. This is the Pharmacy Double Lash Extend Mascara. So we're gonna start with the volumizing side. Makes a big difference. And next we're gonna go into the length end. Okay, and last up is lips. If it were me, I would pair this with a nice bright red lipstick, but for every day and for people who don't like a bright lip, we'll just do a very neutral lip. I am going to do the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the color Cookie Butter Biscuit. Very nice neutral color. And you guys, this stuff smells so good. Like, I don't know, it smells like my childhood. I can't tell what it is. I think it must have been like a lip gloss or a candy or something that I used when I was little, but this smells so good. If you grew up in the 90s, you need to get this and you need to try it. So that is with a very, very nude lip. And I just want to show you a couple of things that I would do with this lip. I would take this is the Pillow lip cream, I think. The Pillow lipstick by It Cosmetics. And this is the shade Serene. I will just show you what it looks like. Just add a little. Just so that it's not so nude. Do an ombre lip with it. And that just adds a lot of shape to the lip and it totally kind of changes how it looks. So your lips are really up to you, and this whole look is up to you. Of course, you can do as much or as little as you want, but we just thought that it would be fun to give you an option of something that you can do to get in the festive spirit. And I just want to show you the eye look again, to get in that festive spirit without going completely over the top. I have the green, I have the pretty shimmery colors for Christmas, but I feel very put together, and I think that there's no age limit on this look. I think that about makeup in general, but I definitely think this look is something that absolutely anybody could wear. Green is a great color on most skin colors and most eye colors, so it's something that anybody can do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got some inspiration for your holiday look. Even if you're home alone, it's okay to get dressed up and feel fancy. I know I love dressing up for Christmas, even if I'm just sitting there drinking some hot chocolate and opening presents with my husband and kids. So you are worth it, okay? You are worth getting dressed up for. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up. See you in our next video. Merry Christmas, and don't forget to spread love today. Bye.